It's day one of this 150K challenge.
She said that she hate me, I hate me too. I can always tell when you're lying, girl, you're
Well, as you guys can see, guys, I nailed it today with the ICT concept strategy. Like, I just use a fair value gap, and once it hits that liquidity run, usually around 10 to around 10:30, there's usually a reversal that comes. The high probability of it coming, yes, there is there, as long as you backtest all this strategy that ICT provided us. As you can see, I made 4,500, and this is my performance so far. So I ended up profiting too much because I had an open position while I was dropping out my kid at school, and literally made a total profit of $43,000. And I tried to lose it, and it was just too crazy that I couldn't lose it. And so we ended up, the total loss right here, it doesn't matter for me, right? All that matters for me was that for the day was we only needed $4,500. And so the gross PL, we made 10 grand, but the commission ate us all up, which is 5,600. My average time, 3 minutes, and then the longest is the 18 minutes. The 18 minutes was because I was holding on a position because I was trying to lose this amount of money that I was gaining. And it was crazy. I was like literally, I couldn't get off like 17K. And it was so hard to just like lose it. And so what the plan was, stick with the time frame that I always use, which is the silver bullet, around 10 to around 11. That is a good high probability setup because once it hits the liquidity, there's usually a retracement back. And so what I did was, as you can look in here, there is a setup right here, and it fits the time frame. And so as you can see, there was a reversal around this area once it hits that liquidity, and we created this fair value gap. So I took an entry right there, took a short, 15 contracts, only risking at least around 1.5%. So I got a short right here. Perfect entry because it was pretty much at that 50% equilibrium. It's so hard to pronounce for some reason. But yeah, so I took that position right there, cover around this area because I see that there was a fair value gap. And since I was in the 15 contract, I only need 4,500. That's where I exited out my target. And then after that, went to school around 11. Didn't know that there was an open position around this area. It was a buy limit. And what's crazy about it is that it started going up. And I was like, when I looked at my phone, I was like, $15,000. I was like, oh, snap. So literally that was the setup. And then this is like right here. This is just paper trading. And then, as you can see, we ran up all the way up here. What's crazy about it is that at the last minute, I actually ended up, I went negative. And then I took this opportunity to short it around this area right here, around 1530, and I ended up, profiting around $4,200. As where's my graph? Where is my graph? Yeah, but I ended up, profiting at least around 4,500 that I needed to pass the day one. And yeah, guys, I'll keep you guys posted tomorrow. I'll be live streaming, and I'll see you guys later.